I'd like to call to order the special meeting for the Township of Lopatcong, March 26, 2024. A moment of silence, please. Pledge allegiance to the flag.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Adequate notice of this meeting has been provided indicating the time and place of the meeting in accordance with Chapter 231 of the Public Laws of 1975 by advertising a notice in the Star Ledger and in the Express Times, Warren County Zone, and by posting a copy on the bulletin board in the municipal building. Beth, would you do a roll call, please?
Councilman Beltramo, Councilman Marinelli.
Here.
Councilman McQuaid.
Here.
Council President Leo.
Here.
Mayor Wright.
Here. First thing, that's the only thing on the menu, or on the agenda. Today's business is the 2024 budget discussion, which we will be having no action with today. So,
Do you want to go hear the departments, or you want us to go first?
what would you rather do, Beth? How'd you like to do this?
I think you could go first.
Okay. I've given out some drafts of the surplus and the expenses. We put this budget together. There's a lot of moving parts. There's extra money in capital improvement because of the park improvements and other special things, like Fox Farm mitigation. So what you're looking at with all that is a 2.2 cent increase in the local share, which would be roughly about $51 annually on our local share for the taxpayer. I don't know if you want to say something?
No, I think you've come in again with another good year. Yeah, last year was pretty good. The only difference though with last year was that you used significantly more fund balance to balance the budget last year to get that money into capital improvement fund for down payment money. So the amount of surplus or fund balance that you used last year was higher than what we're using this year. And we didn't recoup everything that we used last year. So by pulling back a little bit, we hope to recover and be where we're at the end of 23. My suggestion to you would be, if you want to come down off that 2.2 cents, would be to make cuts rather than to adjust any of the revenues at this point, because we're using about as much revenue as we feel comfortable with in order to recover that fund balance by year end.
And using the $2,334,000, that'll leave us about 3.2 in surplus fund balance.
Okay. Chief, is that all you have?
Capital part, right?
That's, capital?
No, that's the everything. Yeah, the capital, as I said, we have some big projects coming up.
Right.
And things that we really, for the safety, especially the mitigation on Fox Farm Road.
Right.
That is approximately $1.1 million. And FEMA's given us a whopping 200,000 or less, right, Chief?
That's what we're looking at.
Yeah, so we
Right.
really had to put more monies into bonding for the 5% down payment.
I did reach out to Senator Steinhardt today, and he is going to look into making a phone call and try to help us out with some of that, with the
That
FEMA
would
costs.
be
So
great.
let's hope he could get a good jump on that, so.
Mhm. And we still paying down our temporary financing. We're still at that steady rate, which, where we want to be, and it's over $1 million again this year, which, makes us look really good, and our debt level percentage is consistent.
Okay, cool. All right,
The squad building has nothing to do with this though, right? I
well,
think I saw that email that you sent about there's no money left in there for anticipating buying that building.
We kind of pivoted, and yes, the money that we had earmarked for reserve for fire truck, we instead put that money allocated to purchase of the EMS building.
Okay.
Sorry, Lou.
So where do we stand with the fire truck?
We'll still be on path, but we're gonna do it another way possibly. So we can't do what they're asking for us to do right now by giving them what they asked for, just a letter or something like that.
Letter of intent.
We can't do that, you said, right? Or Kim said we can't do that?
Unless we put that in the budget somewhere.
Because that would give you the legal authority to spend it at some point.
Yes.
But they said they won't take they want a purchase order.
Do a letter of intent.
Right.
And purchase order.
They want a purchase order.
Oh, well, yeah, that, you're talking, what, $2 million? There's-
Right.
There's no way that I can.
We'd be bonding that, yeah. Unless you have another plan for that.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
No. But we talked about that other way of possibly doing it with that.
Yeah, I was going to reach out to Phoenix Advisors
Right.
because they, I guess, have been helping municipalities
Right.
with, and now the new bond law changed that you can go up to 20 years to bond out a fire truck.
Right.
So they seem to have different funding sources that I thought we could reach out and see what we can maximize there.
Okay. How soon can you do that, look into that, do you think?
I can do it. I can reach out to them and set up a meeting.
Yeah, if you would, that'd be great, that's what, yeah.
Mhm.
That way we can get Lou and sit down, and we can
Yeah.
figure
yeah.
that out. All right. All right. Lou, you got something, or you want to go for,
No, Chief can go.
Chief, you want to go for?
Thanks, Mayor and Council.
Hmm.
Yeah, so just an update with the passage of the 2024 budget. We have a lot of moving parts in the police department this year, and we're very pleased about it, to tell you the truth. We'll be seeing a increase in patrol. One full-time police officer will be coming on board with us this year. That's going to obviously give more patrol out on the streets, more visibility, as well as the primary reason of alleviating our detectives to pull away from their caseload, which they currently often do to cover patrol duties. So we'll also be implementing a traffic unit this year. It will consist of one officer, a part-time Class 2 officer, and that officer is going to be addressing traffic problems if we have traffic complaints, such as our commercial motor vehicles that we've been hearing about and that we've been addressing for the past year or two. That officer will be solely designated for traffic issues such as that, including speeding, aggressive driving, stop signs, or wherever we have issues within the township. And then we have a third part, expansion of our school resource officer program. We're going to, we've been in talks with the Lopatcong School District, and we're in hopes that everything comes together, that we can get an officer to start being stationed at our elementary and middle schools. So that'll be one officer for the time being, to share time in between the middle school and the elementary school, if everything goes well. And again, those talks are happening with the school district. It doesn't really implement or take away from the budget here. The school district is talking about paying for the officer for that implementation. And then we have some technology that we're looking to add into the cars. We'll be adding e-ticketing technology to the cars so that we can more aggressively pursue traffic violations and address them at a much quicker rate, as well as freeing up officers' time and making it safer out there for the officer and the motorist alike. It's going to cut down the traffic stop. For the most part, we cut it in about half. Typically, a traffic stop's about 15 minutes or so. We'll cut that into about 7 or 8 minutes because of that technology. So we're looking forward to that. It's a lot of moving parts, like I said, a lot of work to be done. But we're looking to have all that completed by the end of the year.
Great,
That's my report.
great, thanks, Chief.
Chief, how many hours are you looking to put that part-time officer on?
Up to 30 hours. So yeah, probably 5 to 6 hours per day.
Any questions for Chief? Anything else? All right, cool. Lou?
So, my budget, I submitted it back in December. You guys have it already in hand. It's remained steady since last year. I did not increase my operating budget nor my capital budget. It's everything that I need. It's no wants, it's all needs. My major concern is the ladder truck, obviously, the age of it, obviously the manufacturing time that it takes to get it, and the price increase that is going to happen come April 1st of the 40,000.
Right.
Because we're not going to get that purchase order in before then.
Right.
So I just want you guys to be aware of that price increase moving forward. So that was my major concern for this evening. So that's where I stand.
We'll still be on, I mean, we won't be April 1st.
All right.
Yeah, but we knew that before.
So, Lou, they won't take a letter of intent.
They will not take a letter of intent. It has to be a purchase order.
And you're talking a little over 2 million.
Yeah.
2
It's gonna be probably, it's gonna be 40,000 more, so 2.1,
yeah, almost 2.2.
yeah, it's gonna be 2.2. With a 3-year build at this point, it's 36 to 48 months.
Well, I have to have funds.
No, I completely understand.
That's the problem. I thought I originally heard that they would take a letter of intent.
Well, they thought that in the beginning, it's, Jimmy thought they might be able to take that, and that would've been great, but
All right?
figure it out. Yeah, hang loose though, you're not leaving, right?
No.
Okay, cool. Okay, anything else? Anybody questions for Chief? Do you have anything else, Beth, for the budget?
No, I do not.
We would also, Mayor, I don't know if we need more discussion, but we would like to introduce in April meeting and then adopt in June for the budget.
No problem with that, right?
No, it's a good time.
Everybody in agreement with the hair?
Because that's going to be away in May, so,
Oh, right.
There's a 28-day span anyway. From
Yes.
the time that you introduce, you have to wait at least
Right.
28 days.
Right.
Before you can have a second reading.
All right, well, let's do that then.
And
okay,
it wipes out the month of May.
So is
okay.
that June 5th?
Was that the first Wednesday?
I think so, yeah.
Okay,
I'll put it down for that.
okay.
Mhm. Okay.
The only thing I'd like, one more thing. 2.2 million, I'm not sure where we're coming in with the park. We need to make sure we have enough down payment money.
We
Do you
did,
want to take a look and make sure? 'Cause
we have, I based it on the 17 million because that's the last figure I had from Paul. So whether we spend all that, because I know we were looking at 15 million, I have to have that percentage, 5% of the 17 million available anyway. So I've done that. That's why I had to increase the capital improvement fund a little bit more because we anticipated last year for 15 million. So it is there.
Right.
So that whole, so you'll bond for that, but could you use that
For the truck?
difference for the truck if you don't need it for the park?
Well, right now, for the down payment for the park, based at 17 million, we need 850,000. We have a balance of last year in our capital improvement of 727. So that leaves me 122 needed. And then all the other projects in the capital, so we need 221 in total from this budget. I budgeted 275, just in case there were slight changes, but I'm not gonna be able to come up with that 5% on that 2 million. Unless you want me to, it will just have to increase taxes.
Yeah. No, we'll get through it.
I mean, if we had any grants or anything like that, I know
Well,
we're talking about that would
that-
come
yeah,
off,
that's
and
what-
that would adjust my capital
Right.
improvement percentage.
I talked to Paul about a grant for that, so maybe that'll work and a few other things.
And then you're talking about that out of the road too,
Mhm.
so.
Yeah. All right,
Is that under our cost or the county or somebody else that costs the other road?
well, we don't know yet. I don't know who's gonna help with that. All right, well, let's keep playing on that then for.
Okay,
next meeting.
thank you.
All right, consent agenda. Anybody want anything taken off the consent agenda? 5 items? If not, can I get a motion in a second, please?
Motion. Second.
Roll call, Beth?
Yes, Councilman Marinelli?
Yes.
Councilman Quaid?
Yes.
Council President Lee?
Yes.
Mayor Ryan?
Yes. Public comment? Anything from ladies? No? All right, since there isn't any, a motion for adjournment, please.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Thank you for coming out.
Washing place. I didn't want to. So.